So the new one and the old one, practically identical in the size, shape and specs, but there is one difference that it's very big, and that's why it's worth upgrading to the new one. It's the noise. The old one, although it's quite good. I just recently did a job and I was removing wood from a door frame, and the performance was practically identical, but the noise of the old one is much louder. So when I turn this one on, it's really like not a very good device, and this one is quite acceptable. It's not super quiet, of course, but it's much quieter, like 8 decibels according to specs or something like this. So the difference is substantial. Also, the attachment for the vacuum cleaner is a little bit different. I'll discuss it a bit later. So let's first, compare the noise, and then I'll tell you about other things like comfort, handling, etc. Okay, so let's put the batteries on. Okay, so here's the old one. So I've got the microphone here, so let's listen. So hopefully you'll be able to hear the difference is substantial. Okay, so let's discuss other differences that are minor but might matter to some people. So comfort of holding. Well, both handles are very similar, however the old one is a little bit more rounder in every shape, every dimension. This way or that way, it's a little bit rounder. However, funnily enough, that doesn't mean that it's easier to hold. Actually, I think the new one, when I grab it, I feel like I have a better hold. However, the differences are marginal, and also depending how I move my hand, I can, adjust the grip to make it suitable whether I hold the new one or the old one. But I must say that the new one is slightly better. Also, the switch it's not maybe easier to switch, kind of, but easier to switch it, to reach the switch with the fingers without issue. Whereas with the old one, if I'm holding like this, I need to, to turn it on, I need to go here and sometimes grab it with both hands. And then again on the other side, not very convenient, minor issue, but still makes a difference if you use it many times a day. Now, I used the old one a few months ago for like 2-3 hours, sanding some shelves, stopping to turn the furniture around, and it did a really good job. Wasn't, nothing to complain about. I used 2 or 3 batteries, can't remember, and it was very good. Nothing happened to it. So it's a very good sander, but it's loud. Whereas this one is a much bigger pleasure to use. Okay, right. Other differences. So as I said, those attachments. The new one is much larger, so supposedly it should attach directly to a vacuum cleaner. I'm guessing especially Ryobi vacuum cleaners, but I don't have one at the moment. Now I have the attachment from the Ryobi workshop vac, and this attachment kind of fits here as well with a little bit of effort. It's not the easiest fit, but it does fit and it's okay. But I guess it's because you should connect it directly and it should fit other cleaners. Now this attachment is much smaller. It almost fits the newer one. However, this rubber attachment fits perfectly. You can put it into the very end, so very easy to attach to workshop vacuum cleaner. Okay. Now, the placements of the holes are exactly the same on the new one and the old one. Now here I've got sandpaper from a different brand, so the holes are not aligned, but they're both the same. The sanders have the holes exactly in the same places. And by the way, so both this brand and Ryobi, when they produce those sandpapers, they allow you actually to tear this off or peel it off, so you can separate those two parts. So if you use the corner, you can peel it off, turn it around and use the other two corners if you want to. So that's a cool option. Well, and both the old one and the new one, this is the new one, they actually allow to... They hold the batteries quite well, so when I place the battery in, it's fairly stiff, so it's not easy to pull it out, although the newer one is... This one actually, the one I have, is slightly easier. The older one, it's much more difficult. Well, I could imagine that's a good thing because this shakes and vibrates. However, I think I feel better having a bit of a lighter hold, not so tight, you know. When the hold is not so tight, it feels so much better, so much easier to put it in and out. So, and I don't think it makes any difference even during the working. Yeah, I haven't noticed any issues when I was using it. So that's the difference. So I do recommend this one. Now if you want to see again the differences in sizes, so okay, so this is the new one, this is the old one. Hopefully you'll be able to see that they are practically identical regarding the size. Now this is the view at the back, front. You can check the shape of the handles as well. Again, and the bottom is exactly the same, and as I said, these attachments are different, so they are a little bit different size, but they're both good enough, you know, different size but good enough. They do the job. Okay, thanks for watching, liking and subscribing, and have a great day. Ciao.